Hello students, welcome back in Oracle session. Today I will be taking this session on data type, which is very much important for reporting as well as it is also important for your interview also. So before starting with date session, first of all we will check what is the structure of student fees table. Okay. So this is the structure of a student fees table. Now, why I have shown you this student fee structure is because here this receipt date I have given default as a system date. This is important. Okay. For initial few queries, this is not important. But when we try to see the collection date wise, current date wise, at that time, this will play a major role. That's why it's date. So here, student fees table is having receipt number, receipt date, roll number, and receipt amount. Already I have inserted the records that I will show you. Okay, select star from student fees. This will show the records. Now here if you want this where roll number equal to 2, so this will give you the fees paid by roll number 2. If you give only receipt amount, then it will give you data from receipt amount column only. Okay, this is called the mixed fragmentation. So first of all, your Oracle will select the records from the student fees table having roll number attribute value as a 2. So it will select all the attributes with this particular condition, and from those attributes, from those records, it will select only receipt amount. So first of all, it is a horizontal fragmentation. It will select all the records, or you can say rows having RNO attribute value as a 2. And from those selected records, it will give you only receipt amount, that is specific attribute. Okay, so this is our first place horizontal fragmentation, and then vertical fragmentation. It is combined, so it is called as the mixed fragmentation. Now, if I give here sum, okay, so this gives you total fees paid by your roll number 2. Okay, if you want all the students, okay, that comes under group and all that. I will make a new video for that. This is not today's topic. Today's topic we are working on date. So first of all, to work with date, so I will give you here receipt date. I will select receipt date, only receipt date from the student fees. First of all, we will check how we can separate the date. So this is the data. I have total 21 rows, sorry, 11 rows I have inserted. So if I give here 15 rows and if I run this, so it will give me this 11 rows, 11 records I have inserted. This is the current system date, 15th May 2021. This video is recorded on 15th May 2021. So this is, I have inserted the record using current date. And here this records I have inserted directly by giving the date. So this is the difference. Okay. Now, if you want only year from this, then to separate the year, we can use toChar to separate the day or to separate the month or to separate the year from the date. We use toChar function, and what we want only year. So now, okay, we can use this also, receipt date, and then separated year from the receipt date. Okay, so this gives the receipt date and this gives you year separated. If you want month, then that also we can get with the help of select char receipt date mm. Okay, mm stands for month. So if I run this, so this is your receipt date, this is your year, and this is your month. Okay, this is how we can separate year, month, and day and date. You know, DD is used for a date. So here, if you use only one M, it gives you, check this, run this. Okay, so date, okay, we have to give mm, and for this, okay, so year, full date, and then only year, and then only month. Now what I want here now, okay, this is actual today's lecture. Select star from student fees, it will give you all the records. Then select receipt amount from the student fees. I want total fees collected in year 2021. Right now all the data is of 2021 only. we don't have previous data. But if you have all the data, previous data plus current data, and if you want to see the data of 2021 only, in that case, if I use here, naturally we have to use where clause. If I use here where receipt date equal to 2021, so this will generate the error. Okay, not a valid month, because the receipt date is a combination of year, month and date. And here we have mentioned only year because we want to compare only year, that is total fees collected in 2021. Okay, so we have to separate this with the help of toChar. Okay, so separate this toChar. No doubt this 2021 must be present within single quotes because we are converting date into the character format. So if you run this, it will invalid SQL statement. Okay, I have just executed 2021. So no data found for 2021. Okay, so here convert this receipt date into the year and then compare the year. So if you run this, it gives me all the data. And as you know, to get the addition of all the data, I can use sum. And to give the alias name, total collection. Total collection. So it gives the heading as a total collection of year. Now I want year and month. Okay. So if I check here, select star from student fees, it will give you all the data. Right now I have inserted data only for April and May of 2021. So first is month, then date and then year. I want the total collection of month April 2021. Now what we do here is, generally examiner gives you the query, like write a query to find out total fees paid by all the students in month of April. So if you give in the month of April, unfortunately here we have only data of 2021. If you have data of 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021, in such case it will give you addition of all the data of April month of every year, 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021 also, because we have mentioned only month. So while doing this practically, you add some data of 2020 also, 2018 also and then 2021 also of same month. You will get the what data you are getting in all. What we are interested in 2021 also. So now if I give here 2021, April 2021, now this will generate error because we have mentioned only here month, then I have to mention here year also. Okay, then this will give you correct answer. If you want of me, then you give here 05. So here now we are separating month and year from a date. In previous query we have separated only year. Now we are selecting month and year also. So like this we can get. So you can get collection of this. Now if you want to compare with current system date, then in that case we have to separate toChar SY's date into MMYY also. Now if you run this, okay, so current system month, whatever current month is there, generally examiner may ask you question or HR may ask you question like write a query to display total paid fees of current month. So if you take current month only, like here, if you take only MM, just in few minutes back I told you, if you consider only month, it will consider previous years also. So my dear students, whenever this query is like find current month, don't focus only on month. With month you have to focus on year also. Remember that this is a very much important, okay, because generally in attention we consider only month and we write only MM. But don't write MM. Whenever it is a question, he 100% will ask you the question on month only. Current month collection I want. So current month collection. So we focus only on month. So we give only MM. And when you fire the query, it will give you wrong data. What is expected and what is it gives you wrong data. Or it might be if it's the offline, if you are writing on a paper, he won't select you because you are focusing only on month. You are not focusing on year. If it is the only year in every month, sorry, if it is only month every month, then you can write direct label, no problem. But if it is a current month, then for the current month, you have to consider month as well as year. This is important. This is today's lecture's important point, why I have taken this. And second important lecture, why I have taken this today's recording is, if I give here, select star from student fees. Okay, so what is the problem? STUDENT, student fees. Okay, check here date. This is 15th May. This is the 15th, where it is 15th May, one more record. Okay, there is no record. Okay, 15th May record is there. And 11th May, 2 records are there. Now, if I give here, selects are from student fees, where, just check this, where receipt date equal to 05/11/2021. Okay. This gives me the record. I can get receipt amount, total pay collection, today's total collection. Okay, today's May, not today's, sorry, 11th May collection. So it works fine, no problem. It works fine. So if I give here, select star from student fees, just for the checking other record. So now I will check 20th/4. We have 2 records. So total fees will be, collection will be 1000 plus 1500. So 2500. Okay, so if I give here 04 and then 28, this works fine, no problem. Okay, if I run this query, this works fine, absolutely fine. But initially, I shown you this STU student fees, and here student fees is default is system date. I have recorded the video on 15th of May. You can get here, select SYS date from dual. If you check this, current system date is 15th May. Before starting the recording, I have inserted one more record with current system date, and now while inserting, I will insert one more record, no problem. Insert into student fees, receipt number, comma, roll number, comma, receipt amount, values. So receipt is 12 because already I have inserted 11 records. Roll number is, suppose I will give you 6, roll number, total fees paid is 500. So now here in this query, I am not specifying the date. So for this query, your Oracle will consider current system date. So now if everything is perfect, STUDENT student fees table. Okay, and if I run this and if it works fine, then no problem. You can check this, select star from student fees. So we have 2 records. This is the 12th record with current fees, current date, and with 11 also with current date. Now I want total fees paid by all the students with receipt date as 05, 15, and then 2021. So if I try to execute this query, check what will happen. It is not giving anything. Then in previous query, it is giving. When I was executing this, it was working fine. Okay, why it is happening? Because in all previous records 1 to 10, while inserting the data, I have mentioned receipt date. I have mentioned the receipt date. And for this record number 11 and 12, I have not mentioned receipt date. So internally, it will consider current system date as a receipt date, because while creating the structure, I have mentioned that. I showed you here while creating the structure, I have created that the default value will be the system date. Okay. Then what is the problem? The problem is Oracle, it won't consider only date. It internally, it will consider date and time also. Internally, it will consider date and time also. No doubt, we are seeing only date, but internally, it will save the date, timing in HH, MM, SS, millisecond, and century format. It saves everything like that. Date, your timing, and century format. Okay, you try to get these details on website, or I will create one more video for that, specifically how date internally stored. So what happening here is, when we are inserting a specific date, when we are mentioning the specific date, at that time Oracle will consider the timing as 000000, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. And when we are comparing here date, so here we are mentioning only date, time is not mentioned. Here we have mentioned only date, time is not mentioned. So by default it considers time as 00000, which is same as how we have inserted. So while inserting, we have given only date. At that time, time is not mentioned, so it will consider time as a 0. Now also we are mentioning only date, time is not mentioned, so it will consider the 0. So both matches with each other and it works. This case not happens with this. This is not happening with this 15.5.21, because here we are not mentioning time. So time it will consider the 000. But while inserting record, it will consider the current system date with time also. So at that case, at that point, whatever time is that gets stored into the database. Right now it is 7:30 p.m. So for 12th record, it may be 7:20 p.m. And while here we are not mentioning, any time. So it will consider time as a 00. And this is the problem why it is not working. Then what is the solution for this? Now here, this is also this important question for the interview. They give you the table structure. This is the table structure with receipt date. It may be anything. It may be billing system. It may be receipt. Whatever it is. The main point is important. Okay. So here date we are inserting as a current system date. Current system date is considered for insertion of a date. And while inserting data, other than the current receipt date, we are inserting all the data. Like we are inserting receipt number, we are inserting roll number, we are inserting receipt amount, but date is taken from a system. And now if you want output of a specific date, like this 15th May 2021, how you write a query? So if you write this query, so to get the data of a specific date which is taken from a system, normal query is not going to work. Okay. So here this normal query is already we have seen it is working. Normal query, like already we have seen this. Okay, it is 28, I think. 20 or 21, because we have here specifically mentioning it. But if you consider this, the data which is inserted because of system date, it is not working. So here what we have to consider, we have to consider time also. Now how to consider time? Then in such case we can give query like receipt date is less than equal to, not only less than 05/16/2021, like this. So first of all we will check execute it. Okay, it works fine. So just check the data whether it is working fine. Select star from, okay, select star from student fees. Okay, we will check the data of this 15. This record is 500 and this record is 1000. So 5000 was it is 1500. Yes, this is correct. So if you run this query, now it is giving me correct answer. So if you want to check the data of a specific date in Oracle, This problem is not there with your SQL server. This problem is not there with your MySQL. This problem is there with Oracle, because while storing the data, Oracle stores this in the format of date, timing, and century. So here we are considering this receipt date is greater than equal to 0/15/2021, means 15th May 2021, 0 onwards. In the morning, 0 onwards. Okay, and then till this receipt date is less than 05/16/2021, that means from before 16th May, that is today evening up to 12 o'clock. And now if we execute this, this works perfectly. So here the most important part in Oracle, if you want to search the record of a specific date, the most important part is how that date is inserted. If that date is inserted directly through keyboard or through user, then you can mention it directly. You can mention the date directly, like what we have mentioned, 20th April 2021. It works fine. But while inserting the data, if date is taken from a system, in that case, executing query like that, it won't give you, it won't help you, it won't give you answer. So in such case, to find the record of specific date, where date is inserted by taking from the current system date, in such case, for a specific date, we have to check the query like this. Compulsory, it must be like this. Otherwise, it is not going to work. It won't give you the answer. Okay. So try this. This is important for the interview point of view, and you have to practice this compulsory. Without practice, it won't. So here we are comparing date as from 15th May to 16th May. So we have one more method to do this. So we can do this like receipt date between 15th May and 16th May. Now here what happening, we are not mentioning time. So it will take starting time as a 00 and ending time as a again 00. So it will take whole day of 15. Okay, so this will also give you the correct answer. This is also one more method we can check. Okay, so you can follow any one method whichever you want, practice it, and then check this. Okay, all the best. Thank you.